Case study for population, poverty, and development in the case of China and India. Two of the world's fastest growing economies, China and India, also happen to be the world's two most populous nations. In the year of 2012, China's population is about 1.35 billion people, while it is 1.22 billion in India. According to the UN Population Division Medium Variance Project, China's population is estimated to be around 1.45 billion, and then start to decline while in India reached the peak before decreasing at 1.64 billion people in the year of 2065. Now let's look at policy in China. In 1949, Chinese leader led by Mao Zedong, believing that a larger population would mean a more powerful country, he sent advocates of population control to jail. However, in 1980, China initiated a tough new drive to deter birth, with a goal of lowering the annual birth rate to 1% during the decades. Later on, Chinese government adopt a policy of one child per family, including requiring women to appeal to the neighborhood committee or council for formal permission to become pregnant. Mothers of two or more children were often denied promotion and steep fines. Given such policy and a strong cultural preference for boys, it is not surprising that there have been many reports of girls receiving less medical attention, and also of selective abortion of female fetus, and even female infanticide. Male-to-female ratio are higher. In August 1988, Chinese government decided to increase its enforcement of the one-child norm in rural as well as urban areas. By the mid-1990s, China's fertility fell further to below 1.6. This rate is below replacement level and is consistent with a slow long-term decline in population growth. Successful population control in China comes with its own risk and unintended consequence, as well as substantial reward. In addition, while fertility has fallen, preference for boys over girls has actually intensified. Many Chinese families seem to feel that if they are to have only one child, it should be a boy to carry on the family name and help support parents in their old age. In sum, although rapid economic growth and coercion and incentive in family planning account for part of China's drop in fertility, other factors include female literacy, improved child health, and greater economic opportunity for women. Let's consider the case in India. In 1949, India became the first country to implement a national family planning program. By the early 1970s, observers were becoming increasingly alarmed by the very high rate of population growth in India. When Prime Minister Indira Gandhi tried to implement drastic population control in 1975 to 1977, it was a failure. However, family planning did become more widely practiced. Some of the acceptance of limits on family size reflect rising income among the close to 250 million middle-class Indians and somewhat improved condition among a significant fraction of the poor. In Madhya Pradesh, individuals who had a third or subsequent child after January 2001 were banned from running for election to village council posts. As fertility has fallen and preference for boys over girls has developed, the result is a missing women problem parallel to China's. Stronger male bias is actually found in the better-off state of India. A dramatic imbalance seems likely to lead to future social stress. As of 2010, the ratio of males to females in India as a whole had reached 108 to 100, one of the highest in the world. Kerala, a state on India's southwest coast that has emphasized poverty reduction and human development, is an important case in point. Kerala's fertility rate was until recently less than that of China, but unlike China, the dramatic reduction in fertility in Kerala were achieved without coercion, let alone China's huge direct economic incentive for lower fertility. In Kerala, if the official campaign supporting small families have seemed more effective than elsewhere, It is largely because both social and economic conditions on the ground change previously or simultaneously. More than 85% of women in Kerala are literate, which means they have more power in the household and opportunities in the workforce. Amartya Sen conclude that Kerala's impressive results in fertility reduction were achieved through active public dialogue that result ultimately in the emergence of new social attitudes and values. And that such dialogue on this sensitive subject were possible only because of the very high level of female literacy in the state. The success of Kerala suggests that fertility reduction may depend not on rapid economic growth, or even in its absence on draconian governmental policy, but rather on grassroots human development that emphasizes women empowerment, in which civil society plays a leading role.